Hey guys, and I was wondering what to do for my next video, and you know what? I got it. Let's do a story, because this story I'm about to tell just happened over like an hour ago, so I think it's pretty story-worthy. It was a pretty funny experience. So this happened tonight, for me at least, maybe tomorrow or the next day whenever I post this video, and it's just me and my sister, okay? My sister is like in her 20s, like early 20, like 21 or 20, something like that. And she's about to move away somewhere to Valencia. Well, she's already in Valencia, but she's about to move further away for her college, and we're not going to see her for a while. So she's staying for like a one last visit with me and my family for a while. And it's just me and her right now, and my parents are at some winery place in town. So they're not going to be home for a while. And it's like 10:30 right now at our time. So we're kind of getting worried, like, hey, where's the mom and dad? It's 10:30. They left like at 6 for some winery place, so they've been just drinking it up for almost like 4.5 hours. But so we're like, they'll be home, whatever. And so like 10:30 rolls around, and that's when I just assume everyone's going to bed, and you'll find out why in a little bit, because me and my sister are just watching Netflix, and all of a sudden we just hear this like screaming, like full-fledged screaming down the street, like just down our neighborhood street. And it's not like blood-curdling screams, it's like someone singing and screaming, like they're singing a random song, but they're screaming it. And we're a little confused, like, oh, okay. We thought it was someone in like a house next door. I'm like, okay, they're pretty loud. And all of a sudden it's closer and closer and closer. I'm like, okay, so someone's walking the street and singing. It's like 11 or 10:30, almost 11 at night. Who would do this? So me and my sister open our screen door. We open the door and there's a screen door right there. So of course you can hear through it because there's holes in screen doors. And it's like this girl, you can tell she's like 10 or 11. She did not sound like she was an adult at all, or even a teenager. And she is just screaming and singing some like Disney song. I don't even know what it was. And she's just running down the street singing. You can tell that there's like two other kids with her, and they're both girls and one guy. And they're singing with her, like full-fledged screaming. I don't know why. It's the most annoying piece of... It's just so annoying. Because everyone in the neighborhood was asleep, and they're just waking up everyone. It's the most annoying shit ever. Like, I wanted to scream, shut the fuck up, but I didn't know. I'm not that type of guy. I'm sensitive. Okay, no, I'm not, but I would have told him to shut the fuck up if my sister wasn't there. But, so I, like, opened the door, and, like, the neighborhood, you can tell the neighborhood starts turning all their lights on. Like, our neighbors turn the lights on, or their neighbor turning the lights on. Like, it starts going in a row, one by one by one. And everyone's just waking up now. And they're just telling, hey, be quiet. Even our neighbors are pitching in, hey, be quiet. And a couple of other neighbors chime in, and, you know, they're telling the people to just go to bed. This is annoying as hell. So they end up passing our house, and we don't hear them for a while. So they keep walking. We don't hear them after that. And I don't know if they went to the other street and started singing. I don't know. But like 30 minutes roll around, okay? And me and my sister are still watching Netflix, and she remembers, oh shit, my what's her name? What's his name? Fucking not Chad. Whatever. Okay, one of her friends, I think it was Chad. I don't know, was giving her a go away present, and he said he left it on like the top of our driveway, because our driveway is like a really steep like hill you have to go down. He left it on top of the street because he didn't want to drive down that. So he left it there. My sister's like, let's go get it real quick. And so we just ran outside real quick, and we're grabbing it, and all of a sudden you see this cop car show up. And, you know, he's just walking in the neighborhood, not walking. He's driving around the neighborhood, and he sees us, and he like pulls by us, and we're like, yes. And he pulls on the window. He's like, hey, have you been disrupting the neighborhood? And that's legitimately how he talks. Have you been disrupting the neighborhood? And all of a sudden my sister's like, what are you talking about? We're just coming here to get a present from me. And he's like, well, yeah, I got complaints about screaming through this neighborhood by a female girl and an accomplice of a male. And I'm just sitting there like, oh, okay, so we just showed up at the wrong place, wrong time for some idiotic 9-year-old screaming through the goddamn streets all night. So yeah, they're blaming that on us now all of a sudden. And he's like, yes, I got a disturbance call, and I would like to question you for it. And my sister's, that set it off. I've never seen my sister like this before, and I was dying when this happened. So basically, he's like, yeah, can I ask some questions? My sister's like, no. Is this about the girl screaming through the street? It wasn't us, okay? I went here to get a goddamn present, because I'm going to be leaving for college in a little bit. And, oh my god, my sister just went off on the cop, and I was trying not to die, because I didn't want to be disrespectful to an officer, but I was dying in the background. I've never seen my sister even go off like that before. She cusses sometimes, but she's just never gone off like that before, and it surprised me. And the cop kind of was surprised. He's like, yeah, I get that, but we got some complaints about a screaming girl, and you are a girl, and your male friend right here was called in too. And I was like, no, he wasn't. All we heard was a girl screaming through the whole entire streets and waking up our neighborhood. Now go find the right people and let us be. And it was. She just went off, and I was dying in the background. So what ends up happening is that he gets in his car, he asks for our names, our sister wouldn't give it to him, and I thought you have to give the officer your name, but he actually just let it go for some reason. He's like, yeah, okay, if you have any clues or if you get any more calls, please call us because we would like to find out who this was. And my sister's like, yeah, okay, whatever. And she grabbed me and we walked back in the house. She's like, I hate the cops here. And I was like, oh, okay, so my sister is officially a badass now. But yeah, completely random, and from the time's recording, my parents are still not home, so that's weird. But yeah, I thought it'd be a little story I would share with you guys, because some random ass girls was screaming through the neighborhood, and then they blamed it on us. It was just stupid, but that was by far the best thing ever, seeing my sister go off on a cop, and it was just awesome. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and see you later.